What is up, guys? It is the Sound Alchemist, and today we're back with 40 facts on the Warhammer 40K universe. Now, before I dive into this lore, yes, we are talking about my fan lore, the Burning Moon Contingent for the Tau. But like I said, before we get to that, there's a few things I want to talk about real quick. Number one is that 40K has now unleashed the epicness that is Deathwing. So Deathwing is their newest game for the PC and the PS4, and it dropped, I guess this would be yesterday since it's when you're watching this video. So good news, I'm gonna get it. I haven't gotten it yet, but I will be getting it, and I'm probably gonna do like a walkthrough, or I don't know, we'll see what we do with it. I am, picking it up, but I'm a little concerned because I heard it's not that good, and I think it's called like Special Edition or whatever. It's only $40, so it's cheaper than your standard $60 PS4 game, which kind of scares me a little bit because usually cheaper games aren't that good. But again, it might be entertaining. We'll see how that game plays out. Number two is that there is a new, I guess, children's book. I say that reluctantly, focusing around Warhammer Age of Sigmar and Warhammer 40K. I have no idea how they're going to be putting this forward. I mean, yeah, I understand GW is trying to market towards children, trying to get the new generation involved into 40K and into this whole world. I'm not exactly sure how, since it's supposed to be all grim, dark, death, despair, Slanesh. So we'll see what happens with that, but that's a little bit of interesting news that happened over the weekend. And yeah, I think that's everything I wanted to say. So yeah, leave your comments down below if you've already played, I believe it's called Deathwing, and what you guys think about this new, I think it's called like Warhammer Adventures or something like that. Interesting stuff, different but interesting, so we'll see how that goes. Stay tuned because we will be doing Deathwing content, so we'll see. And yeah, now let's dive into part 2, into the Burning Moon Contingent, which will be focused around my favorite commander out of the 5 Embers, Commander IronSun. So let's dive into that lore. Commander IronSun, aka Shaso Orin Ra. He tends to pilot the XV8-02 Iridium battlesuit, but before piloting this suit, he did test drive the XV89. His personality, he's very quick-witted and extremely devoted to Farsight and Farsight's goals. So now let's jump into how he became the awesome commander. Shaso Orin Ra has fought for the Tau for a long time. He had just become a commander when he was chosen to pilot the newly issued XV-89 battlesuit. He was then sent over to combat the Imperium during the Taros campaign to test out the increased durability of this new battlesuit. While IronSun's suit withstood a barrage of bolter rounds, chainsword strikes, and even some tank fire, the decreased maneuverability and speed hindered IronSun's performance overall. After the Taros campaign, he was then placed in stasis, until the next time when he saw combat. This was alongside Commander Farsight on the dead world of Arthas Moloch. What he saw here shook him to his core. The nightmarish creatures took delight not only in massacring the Tau, but in spilling their blood all over. He stood there in complete and utter confusion. At this moment, IronSun questioned his entire reality. What were these things? Why haven't the Ethereals informed them of these horrors? Is this gonna be the end for him? For the Tau? Is this where he dies? Just then, one of the massive winged beasts was making its way towards him, massive axe in hand, Tau blood oozing from the razor-sharp blades. Despair, fear, and helplessness froze him from within his crisis suit, the emergency signals flashing all around him. The blood-hungry beast raised its axe, ready to claim yet another soul for the god, when then a red blur intercepted the attack. The beast's axe met the force shield of Commander Farsight. Farsight called out to IronSun, trying to snap him out of his funk. Then he fired shot after shot of plasma bolts into the roaring beast's midsection, now leaving 3 gaping holes within. Roaring with both anger and pain, the beast once again swung its axe, this time tearing straight through Farsight's force field and slashing off Shas-O Orin Ra's right arm. The pain freed IronSun from his paralysis, but his XV-89 suit was too slow to react, and an incoming blow from the beast followed through. The punch almost made contact, but Farsight managed to intercept this blow once again. IronSun, retreat! Save as many as you can and retreat. These would be the last words he would hear from his commander, for how could he survive against such horrendous beasts? But to his surprise, Commander Farsight returned. Orin Ra confessed to Farsight that he had lost faith in him, and also in himself. He had always seen Farsight as a legendary hero, and after encountering these beasts, these monstrosities, his faith in Farsight was gone. I've brought shame upon myself for freezing in battle when my comrades needed me most, when you needed me most. Rise, IronSun. Faith is indeed a powerful force, and we have our own faith, not one in one of us rising to godhood, but in a mutual destiny that cannot be denied. Orin Ra, I need you to be one of my commanders if we are able to achieve this destiny. These words were exactly what IronSun needed to hear, and since then, he's fought alongside his commander, and he's played a vital role in the beginnings of the creation of the Farsight Enclaves. Now that we know the beginnings of IronSun and what he had to go through, let's find out how you guys can wield the awesome might of this sturdy battlesuit commander. So Commander IronSun is going to be a commander which is piloting an XV-8. This XV-8 has to be upgraded with the XV-8-02 Iridium battlesuit. So that's going to give him that +2 armor save. For his signature system, you can go ahead and give him the Plasma Accelerator Rifle, which increases his plasma rifle range to 30 inch and does 2 damage. On top of this, he's also got 2 missile pods, again the plasma rifle that's been upgraded to the Accelerator Rifle, and a shield generator. His Warlord trait, if you choose him to be your Warlord, is Tenacious Survivor, which is essentially a 6+ feel no pain. So with this loadout, IronSun is a beast. He is a tank. He's got a 2-up save, 5 wounds, toughness 5. He's got the shield generator for a 4+ invulnerable save. And on top of this, if damage does go through, he does have a 6-up feel no pain roll for his Warlord trait. So he's pretty tough to take down. Now if you guys don't want to give him that plasma rifle upgrade, you could just leave it as a regular plasma rifle, maybe take off one of the missile pods and give him a drone controller. That way he could bring in drones to kind of soak up more wounds for him. Again, this guy will probably not be dying anytime soon, since he is, pretty bulky. Another configuration that I was kind of playing around with IronSun is maybe giving him, I forgot what it's called. I think it's a signature system that, the mirror field, dynamic mirror field. It's basically meaning that anybody shooting at him has to fire at a -1 BS. So Space Marines, I think they hit on 3s, now they're going to be hitting on 4s. And you're going to go through toughness 5 with a 2-up save, so yeah, it's going to be kind of harder to inflict damage on IronSun. So yeah, that's pretty much all I've got on this commander. With IronSun being down, we've already covered Commander Moondust and Commander Shatterstar in the previous Burning Moon Contingent lore, so I will link that at the end of the video, that way you guys can check that out if you haven't. It talks about the beginnings of how the Enclaves kind of works, and about these commanders. We got 2 more to go, guys, so stay tuned. We will be coming up on the youngest 5 embers, the youngest commanders for the Enclaves, and yeah. If you guys have any other tidbits of information you guys want me to cover, let me know down in the comments below. If you guys have some criticisms as to how IronSun is being portrayed, or how he can better fit his lore in the battlefield, again, let me know down in the comments. And yeah, that's pretty much what I've got to give you guys today. We'll look forward to what you guys have to say down below. Also, I believe tomorrow we will be covering a new unit that I got from my Infernal Sons. They are Chaos Space Marines, so you'll see them in their bloody glory, and I'll give you a little bit of snippet of lore on them. So yeah, thanks guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like and share this video to all your 40k loving friends, especially if they love the Tau. So again guys, this is the Sound Alchemist, part of One Mind Syndicate, and I'll be seeing you tomorrow.